Before we begin, I need you to do something. Not later, not after this video, right now. Stop scrolling, close the other app, turn your attention back here, because what has unfolded in the last 48 hours is not just another headline, it's not background noise, and it's definitely not something you can afford to misunderstand. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If people keep ignoring moments like this, if they keep scrolling past them, then decisions that shape the world get made without pressure, without awareness, and without resistance. So, before we go any further, hit like, push this into the algorithm so more people actually see what's happening, subscribe to Conflict Brief HQ because this channel exists for moments exactly like this, and share this video with someone who still thinks the situation is under control, because ignoring this doesn't make it go away, it just makes you the last to understand it. Now, stay with me, because what you're about to hear is bigger than it looks. What happened over the last 48 hours between Washington and Tel Aviv is not a disagreement, it's not routine diplomacy, it's not a misunderstanding, it's a fracture. The kind of fracture that doesn't always explode immediately, but once it appears, it never fully disappears. It started with something simple, a post. A message from the President of the United States responding to a strike on South Pars, one of the most important natural gas fields on the planet. At first glance, it looked like standard political messaging, but if you read it carefully, if you actually listen to the tone, it sounded like distance, not ownership, not alignment, distance. And in geopolitics, that matters. Because distance between allies, especially during war, is never accidental. Then came the response. Not quietly, not behind closed doors, publicly. Israeli sources made it clear that the United States had prior awareness of the strike. That changes everything, because allies don't publicly contradict each other on something this serious unless something deeper is already broken. That moment forced a reality. Either there was alignment that is now being denied, or there was miscommunication at the highest level, and neither of those scenarios is stable. Inside Washington, moments like this create paralysis, because there are only two options: stand by your ally and accept escalation, or distance yourself and risk fracture. There is no third option. When governments disagree publicly, it's not the beginning of tension, it's the result of tension that already exists. What we are seeing now is something deeper, a shift in alignment, because this war isn't just about territory, it's about influence, energy, control. And when those things collide, alliances get tested. Right now, every major player is recalculating, not publicly, but quietly. Across the Middle East, this moment is being watched very carefully. Countries that have spent years balancing relationships with the US, with Iran, with each other, are now being forced into decisions. Because once energy infrastructure becomes a target, neutrality becomes harder, and risk becomes unavoidable. This is where the story expands beyond two countries. It becomes regional, and from there, global. Now, let's bring this back to you, because this is the part most people miss. This war is not distant. It's not abstract. It's already affecting your life. The Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical choke points in the world, carries around 20% of global oil supply. South Pars, the site that was hit, is the largest natural gas field on Earth. When those systems are disrupted, prices move fast. Fuel costs rise, shipping costs rise, food costs rise. And that impact spreads globally within days. This isn't theory. It's already happening. Here's what people don't fully understand. Escalation isn't just a series of events. It's a system. One action leads to another. One response triggers the next, and eventually, no single player is fully in control. Right now, we are watching that system build pressure, and systems under pressure don't stay stable forever. There are three realistic paths forward. 1. Escalation. More strikes, more retaliation, a widening conflict across the region. 2. Containment. Behind-the-scenes pressure slows things down, temporarily. 3. Rupture. A breakdown in alliances that reshapes global power dynamics. None of these paths are simple, and none of them are guaranteed. The truth is, nobody fully controls how this unfolds anymore. Too many players, too many interests, too much at stake. And once things reach this level, they move faster than decisions can keep up. So don't do what most people do. Don't watch this, understand it, and then move on like it doesn't matter, because that's exactly how moments like this get ignored, until they become impossible to ignore. If this video made things clearer for you, hit like, push this to more people who need to see it. Subscribe to Conflict Brief HQ because this is just the beginning. And share this video because someone you know is still completely unaware of how serious this just became. And one more thing. Drop your location in the comments. Tell us where you're watching from, because this isn't local anymore. It's global. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is Conflict Brief HQ, and we'll be back sooner than any of us want.